Next question comes from Kirsten, who says, talk to me about navy. I recognise navy. I can even recognise brighter navy, but what is a soft, warm or light navy? What do they look like and how do they compare? They feel really close. How do I tell them apart? Or is it something so neutral that it's not as important? Now, I do find that with neutrals, it isn't as important to be as perfect with them, but there are differences. So I've grabbed a couple of swatches here just to show you some examples, the difference between a warm and a cool navy. Now, I need you to be aware that when I show you these colours on screen, they will appear darker than they do in person. And this is just the natural way that cameras really kind of affect what we see or how the colours can show up. Like the lipstick I'm wearing, I always have to put on a brighter lipstick than I might in real life because it just fades away. This is why, you know, television makeup is much heavier than real life makeup because, you know, it tends to disappear a little. But what I found is with colours, particularly darker colours, look darker than they are. So it's not that they're, you know, it's not all colours look darker, but in particular with cameras, darker colours take on a darker tone. But hopefully you'll be able to see the difference when I hold these up. So this is a cool navy and this is a warm navy. So what you'll see here is this one has this little bit more yellow in it. It's slightly more tealy than this one, which is slightly more purpley. So this is the difference between a warm and a cool navy. So that is something now. And then if we looked at a softer navy, so this is two cool navies, but one is a little bit softer than the other. And you can even see that this one, you know, that you can see the colours slightly different because one is, but they're both fairly purple. This is a slightly purplier navy than this one, but this one's just a little bit softer. It hasn't got quite the intensity of colour. And here with my warm navies, you've got the difference between a lighter navy and a darker navy. So this one is darker than this, but also this one is softer than this. This has more intensity. This has more black. This has a little bit more grey. But really, don't get too obsessed because it's a neutral. It's already naturally receding. So it's got two reasons why it's already receding. It's receding because it's blue and blue recedes, and then it's receding because it's darker and darker recedes. So it's never going to be obvious in the same way that a softer yellow versus a bright yellow are going to be much more obvious. And I do have some posts on navy, which I will also link to because I know navy is one of those colours that can be a little bit confusing. And it's something that's in every single palette, so that you'll find that there is a navy for everybody. It's just if you have lighter colourings, you won't want to have such a, you know, you want to have the lighter end of the dark blue spectrum. It's kind of just a slightly darkish denim would be a, you know, not a dark denim, but just like rather than a mid blue denim, just that little touch darker. And that is a good version. And denims tend to be, now, unless it's that kind of pure indigo denim, which is a brighter navy, but a lot of denim, especially as it fades out, you wash it a bit, that's a great way of looking at a navy and going, well, that's, you know, it's a washed out denim, is a washed out or softer, more smoky navy. So that's a good way of thinking about it if you are trying to get some handle on this, because these are all concepts and it's, you know, colour, the whole thing with colour naming is it's completely arbitrary. And there's millions and millions, there's something like 16 million identified colours. You can't give them all a name. So that really does just give you a understanding of where the names fit in, and just, you know, navy's navy, but there are lots of different ones. And this is why often when you do go shopping for navy, they're very hard to match. It's because you got that warmer navy with that slightly cooler navy, with that slightly brighter navy, with that slightly more muted navy, and they just don't really go together like you might hope. Keep sending me your questions, Imogen at InsideOutsideBlog.com, and I will chat to you again soon. Bye for now.